Solitude becomes a virtue whenever delaying the day, because nobody seems to be listening to the words I say. Features stuck gaping in that cynical chill. Sheeple must think it's a well-developed skill. Laying in wake for the brave gallant rescue. There's an obnoxious posture, although I'm not trying to test you. I'm still looking through a tunnel, and then perhaps I'll be able to channel the visions with the eyes glazed wide open, but fixed with a random precision. With an apparent independence that still confuses the age. Have I left the book open? Will they read every page? I'm insecure with the thoughts of an unexpected outcome. All the real life experiences that I've witnessed finally becoming acknowledged by that special someone. I'm subdued with the prospect of an infinite wealth. And for me, that's the belief of oneself, looking after oneself. Stuck in a panopticon, a twisted system whereby it's hard for us to care or be kind. Please, try to comprehend the self-intellect of this intuitive mind. Hold your head high with pride and then redeem your self-esteem, and then try to soldier through the hard times, because I'm learning to read between the lines. Paying by credit, yep, it just leads to paying off fines, and there's times when it feels like the blind leading the blind. Yes, I guess they're manufactured by design. Humans turning into robots, all of that shit, it just sends shivers up my spine. What's yours is yours, what's mine is mine. Fuck all of you dickheads who still feel the need to waste my fucking time. You gossiping gutter snipes, you're just not wired up right. Seem to be far more concerned with hating people like thyself just out of sheer fucking spite. Because most things in general, no, they don't appear to be running right. It's the bad moves that bring about the bad karma and all the unnecessary drama, and it plays its part. It keeps chipping away at my brain, and it's trying its best to break my heart, irrespective or regardless of any colour, creed or class. So I'm looking into the future, and I'm trying not to dwell upon the past. Fix up, look sharp, move quick, think fast, because I don't think that you'd rather I go a little bit deeper, darker, harder, faster. Until that magical moment, a point beyond the concept of time itself. Yes, fuck the event horizon. Whatever could be next. Hopefully, a peaceful revolution, an uprising, sunset. Fuel it up like a supersonic jet, because I could be bang on target like an exocet if I'm a bomb and I'm blowing up. Just like that volcano when it's ready to erupt. Yeah, I'll climb any hill, any mountain, because I can spray lyrics just like water. When it sprays from a fountain, there's no more fucking doubting. I've not stood still, I keep moving, without travelling, mystically unravelling. I was lost, but now I'm found. So I'm forward bound with no more fucking around. Descendant, blue blood, big bud, blue blood, FUD, missile, scud. When eyes are fixed where their eyes shut, we can't really see, but we can feel the fear that made us feel a little bit sick to the gut. All of the prime time rhymes have no longer remained uncut, and they're especially presented for the lovely sluts represented. With the fine figure fate time when tits look ready to bust. I hope I'm not talking double Dutch, because guess what? Times, magical moments. Just like you, right about now, I could do with a little bit of rough. Yes, indeed, that rough cut diamond. Because then together we could stow away to the sunny desert island. You never ever could tell what could be next from that uprising. Well, yes, there really is another uprising. That was hardly surprising because it was prior to realizing it was the final conclusion amidst all of the confusion, not just another optical illusion. I enjoy the chaos. Although it's chaos, and especially that fear of getting caught because it becomes a little bit sick and twisted and infamously debauched. I'm snapping the straps off of all of the metaphors. I'm opening up the imaginary doors, spontaneously combusting, fusting, because thunderbolts are being sent down from the Norse god form. Life's not a bore, it's not a chore, especially now that the angels are above and beyond and they know the upper core. All of the hopes, the plans, the dreams, the schemes, next job I pull off, it'll look like something similar to Hannibal manoeuvres from the days of the A-Team, searching for the remedy because I'm harmonising over any random melody. When I found the key, put the words into a song and I'll sing it just like a hummingbird when it moves its wings amidst the trees. When my nan speaks to me, celestial sentinel, it's through the leaves that are blowing through the trees, making me feel weak at the knees like the birds and the bees. Please get on your knees, it's time to pray. I'll have the final say, the last word, and this is the news. And if you haven't heard, it's that time. So you best spread the word around the world, around the multiverse before the bubble begins to burst. Tables, they're still there to be turned, and the lessons are there to be learned. If you play with fire, you're bound to get burnt. Bail out for the doctor, for the nurse. Ask the question: how did you get hurt? How did you end up with all the blood upon your shirt? You get hit hard in your heart like a gypsy's curse. I got Ryan's help quench that thirst because I never ever want to see you ride home in a hearse. Don't end up digging in the dirt. Swerve it, because it's hard to stay straight and even harder for me to stay sober. Once upon a time, I used to be bringing in the shipments from Calais to Dover. Find that fit going, I'm going to try my best to win them over. I'll get lucky like a four-leaf clover. Play the game until it's over, till the fat lady sings. I'll be winning. I'm done with sinning. I'm a saint, really and truly, or be a little bit unruly. They tried to fool me, they tried to school me. It doesn't impress. Yes, I play life like a game of chess, whereas I can think 3 steps ahead. Try not to leave any trace for anyone to ever second guess. The life that I'm living is all about giving, no mistaking. It's not just about taking, and I'm not faking. This is for real. Don't think, feel, live for the moment. Cut the deal, cut the pack. Fuck the heroin, fuck that crack, because when you touch too much, you become an insomniac, and the people that are around me treating it like an aphrodisiac. I'm a lyrical diplomat, ready to run another lap around the track. Cut don't slap with a thing for the fat, but in actual fact, fuck all of that. I'll take it a step back, kick back, relax, and then I can watch my flowers in the garden grow from the seeds that I sow, trying to do a good deed and then sow a good seed. I'm learning from all the books I can read, because I know that this is for real, this is true, that if we stick together, that there may well be a chance we could succeed. And we're all human beings, and when we cut, we're going to bleed the same way. I know we're told different, but don't be led astray. Swing, sway, move, groove, even when you've got a point to prove. It's like now that there's nowhere left for all of the bereft ministerial puppets to hide their flaming efforts to try and rule people like thyself by conquering, dividing. It doesn't take Nikolai Tesla or Albert Einstein for someone like thyself to realise where all of the hard-earned taxes go. Out to the rich elitists, the corporations and co. So it's time to embrace the fucked up weather. Let's scope past the overcast fast. It's time to bring all of the real people back together. Fuck the indoctrination. Just remember, it's the love that we carry in our heart. That's the healing of each and every nation. We could rise up above the hidden agenda. The capitalism isn't that big, and the corruption that follows isn't all that clever. The cannibalistic creatures have now overexerted their powers, and they've become just another means to an end of an empire that's collapsing, a lot like Babylonian towers. Populations of each and every nation running out of room with the land overfilled from the needless waste from all of that shit that we consume. So It's time to try and tie up all of the loose ends. Let's break away from snakes, fakes, and enemies. We're going to find our real friends, because I do solemnly vow that that's where the real journey begins. I'm going to try and see it through to the end, and then I can begin again. Because my mummy recently requested, Jimmy, in case you get arrested, it's probably best to write something funnier. That might be a little bit easier digestible. That would be a walk in the park, but its local yokels are far too busy dogging the ministers in the dark, and there's a fact that still remains, and we're all still governed by money. But regardless of income, I'm trying to smile and laugh in the face of adversity, even when it's sunny. And then, who knows, my humour may even become contagious, and then I can allow it backlash with karma to all of the outrageous rumours. I may even suggest an end, a trend to your primitive jokes, a lot like terminal tumours. Fuck the contract and this give yourself a pat on the back and I'm all right jack behaviour. I'll put the pen to paper, fuck the agent, see you later, because if and whenever you try and greet another fellow human being in the street, they'll probably disregard your presence in places with another plastic judge dread on a beat. Fuck this police state and all that hate-fueled bureaucracy trying to use the best of whatever time we've got left to find some freedom and democracy. Because it's socialist class, it no longer seems to exist, because once upon a time I even voted for a coalition, and they also tried to rule with a Nazi-fueled Eurozone fist. There's a failure to comprehend the bigger picture, and that continues to bleed whatever's left of the poor, and it keeps making the corrupt rulers even richer. So here comes one last worldly written scripture, filled with a plenitude of rude innuendo, and building up to a crescendo. It's bound to choke the stoners if you've got to blow out your own smoke. I'm become like a lion, and I'm breaking free from the pride, because now the city's come like a jungle, but there's nowhere left to hide. And 24/7, it's the hidden cameras that analyse, regardless of innocence, they'll still try to convict without compromise. So, time to comprise, words for the wicked, words for the wise. Open up your third eye like a bird in the sky. Time to spread your wings and fly, it's do or die. Peace, love, unity and respect. Time to give my jaws a rest, yes? Heavenly sent. If you listen to this, then guess what? You've just been blessed. Peace. Amen.